Well, first of all, you look very beautiful.
Thank you.
I love the cutouts. I would love to hear from you. So Claire in Motion, I hear it's one of my favorite types of films, which is psychological, edge of your seat.
I just saw my friends downstairs and I'm like, I feel like this is your date night and it's really going to mess with you a little bit, but it's good. It's all good.
And from what I understand, it is really about the true essence of a relationship between a woman and her husband. What do you think it sort of unveils about?
I think it's really, this story is focused on, this woman and her relationship and what she knew, what she thought she knew. But I think it's just, it's dealing with uncertainty and how we see ourselves and then really looking at yourself and what that means. And she does that in this, and I'm proud of this character for a lot of reasons.
What did you learn the most about yourself in terms of how you relate to other people or relationships in general from playing this character?
Like, if you really think about this stuff, you can be really paranoid or like a hypochondriac, or I think anything is on the table.
Wow, that's incredible. Tonight especially, I know there are some of your former castmates here from Breaking Bad. What does it mean for them to come out and support and still just to keep those friendships and relationships prospering?
And some of the writers are here from Breaking Bad too. God, that show put me on the map. It was such an amazing experience in my life. Oh, don't make me cry. I cry every time I see the movie.
Please cry. We'll get more views.
It hasn't started yet. Someone had to put this makeup on me. I can't do this myself.
Very sparkly.
I always say once a TV family, always a TV family. We spent 6 years together, and did what I affectionately call the little show that could. Breaking Bad was the little show that could, and it's my tombstone job, which I'm fine with.
As far as Breaking Bad and the cinematic elements, looking back, I think it was really at the forefront of something that's happening now with Netflix. I mean, so many of these projects feel like movies. What does it feel like to be the first?
I look back at, the shows that paved the way for Breaking Bad, too, like The Sopranos and... I think even NYPD, was it NYPD Blue? My God, NYPD Blue. I feel like, that groundwork was kind of laid for us too, but I think the floodgates have opened and it's a whole new world of television.
I have a very specific question. Do you remember where you were? I mean, I'm sure you've heard this quote that Anthony Hopkins said is some of the best acting he's ever seen in television in his life. Do you remember where you were when you're like, wait, did he really say that? Like, where were you?
I was in a car. I was in a car and I was like, what? And then I feel like I was with someone else from the cast, and we were both like, oh my God.
Pinch me.
Yeah, it was kind of, and I'm like, this. When things like that happen, I'm like, am I being punked? Am I being punked? Because I totally play along, but I was stunned, shocked.
I have so much I could ask you, but I just have one or two more questions. In relation to Breaking Bad, a lot of people have commented that the themes in the show really relate back to faith and Christianity. Did you ever pick up on that or really see any parallels yourself?
No, I mean, I think that's life. I feel like if that's, what steers your compass north. Oh my God.
I love the support. All of her.
Don't make me cry my makeup off. Because I can't do that. I can't do that. I just feel like whatever is your compass, what points you due north, you can find it in anything. And so I think, it's all personal. It's a struggle too. Sometimes you have to work to find that compass, but we do.
How do you find it? What is your advice? I'm always looking for a good compass.
I always try and think of my intentions. Like, what do I want to do in the world and in my life? And sometimes, like in this movie, Claire gets so caught up in the day-to-day, and we all do that. When her husband goes missing, she goes back and she says, maybe I wasn't really present. And to even acknowledge it is...
You're going to make me cry. Everyone's had those moments where you look back.
Because that's life, and there are times where it's just so busy, and I think, what am I doing? And it's
You're very present. I love your answers. You don't just give the forms. Final question. female director. I think it's really incredible.
Two of them right there, and they were seamless. Like, to work with two directors, I didn't really know how that was going to go, and they were amazing.
So does that give a message to Hollywood? We can hire women directors. They do a fine job.
more than fine. They more than hold their own. Yeah. And I've worked with some of the best, and these are two of them.
I adore you. I really like you. You give like real answers. Thank you.
Thank you. Nice to
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'll look forward to interviewing you again sometime.
Yeah, me too.